Greetings, mortals. I am Wade the Wallaby. Now, if you noticed that I'm of course recording on my iPad mini, so for some reason my webcam setup thing is something's wrong with it. So I'm just gonna do this. So about maybe some few minutes ago, I decided to do some modifications to some of my videos. Now, this did not affect what these were. These were actually live streams, and I also did some fixes, such as allowing all comments onto every video. Well, at least that. Which means that you guys can say anything you want without being held inappropriately. So yes, you can say anything you want to, no matter what it is. And it will still, hopefully, should be on there. I just want things to be more easier for people that want to get into my channel and want to say anything you want, because I'm tired of these other YouTubers, trying to make their own, rules and stuff. And I don't care about rules, It's just too much stress. And, I was trying to see if I can put those, saying, oh, there's no rules. But apparently I didn't seem to know. It was hard for me. I tried multiple times. But in the meantime, I did some modifications to a very popular video that I did called Hot Wheels 98. Windows 98 or something like that. And I did some modifications. Nothing to the video. No, I just add some cards and an end screen so you can see what kind of content. And I did edit the description because why not? There's some things that I did and I wanted to tell you about this, and you might notice something, because obviously you would think a YouTuber would forget. Once they put up a video, they just forget about it. Not me. I do things go in the past. Kinda. Unless if there's a video that I have that something's wrong with it, let me know. I would fix that no matter what I need to do, because I don't want no video or live stream that is all bundled mess. Now, if it's something to do with shortening it, I probably could try doing that, but it's not going to be as good because I'm not good at editing videos. Because I'm too lazy. But if you really want me to, I would. But I'm not going to try to really change it because some of it is historical. The reason why I don't edit my videos is because it's for historical reasons. And I've been doing this ever since I started my historical fixes. Ever since 2020 or maybe even later. Actually, from 2021, I started doing historical saves. What does that mean is that when I try to do something, it saves. So I want to catalog myself. So when I look at myself in the past, I can see what I used to look like. Now, of course, we have Twitter, which has been around. I've been around on Twitter since 2016. So February. So there's a lot of things that has changed over the years. If you go back from the first, I should say, tweet, you could see I was kind of weird and very obsolete and very kind of hyper. And if you go up and up until 2017, you could see there's a portion from kangaroos to werewolves. And I was trying to see how I start liking werewolves. Now, that actually started on For Infinity from 2016. And how I know this is because I most have faves on there, For Infinity. Now, that doesn't matter anything else. That's just something else, so don't worry about it. But, to me, it's historical. And when you have historical things, especially a video from 2005, that one from the cheese balloon one, that one was actually the oldest video that I could find around this house. But it's not the oldest video that's from digital. In fact, the oldest video is can be impossible to even but hey, I'm not going to put a video that's from 1960, because I don't think there is any videos from my mom and stuff like that. But I would definitely find anything that's digital already and put them onto YouTube, because most of them, especially that one from 2006, my mom driving a bus, That one right there was actually pretty luck that I found. It was actually from a small little SD card that I found, and I just plugged it in into the computer, which has a little thing right there that pops up, and I was able to grab that file and then put the file onto YouTube, and then boom. And it's low resolution, but back then, you know, because those cameras back then were the cheap ones, they were not good. It's like, oh, you could just buy a really good camera that's from like 1980, which, as a matter of fact, this here is a camera right here. If you could see it, let me turn on the light. This camera here is actually from the 1980s. I've probably showed you a live stream about an action. It's actually a VHS camera that works only with VHS. And I had a plan to actually record using a type of recorder and put the VHS tape, but this tape here is modern. This is today. So it's not going to be like historical. The film on there is actually today, like the year, modern age, not like 1990. So sorry about that. But I probably, if I can try, maybe I can go somewhere that can defabric a VHS. That's not a word. Decode I don't know. You know how they do it. Go to so they can put it into a digital format so I can put them on YouTube, because I know that's possible. VHS, it's magnetic. So all you need to do is put them in a magnetic recorder, such as a VHS player, and then plug in a cord, which, using digital format, and then basically just when it's recording on the VHS, you basically take it out from that file and then digitized it, and then place it into the file and to save like a hard drive or a flash card or a SD card, and then there you go. I think that's how you do it. It's sort of simple, but it's expensive, especially those gigantic films that my mom's dad had those giant films, and my mom put them they gave them to a specialist. They basically modified it, took it, put them in a CD disc, and it was just all combobulated. So really, you really have to do a lot of modifications to put it into the digital world, because when you have something in digital, it makes it sense. Now, obviously, thank goodness this is recording, because you probably bored it out, so hey, at least it's not like that. So that's why I have to be quick. I'm all over the place, but hey, I'm not going to edit this video, no. So yes, if I had the time, I would definitely have old videos from like when I was like a baby, but most of them are private and censored because YouTube will not like it if I showed you that. So I'm sorry. Maybe like on a different application maybe, but why would you have a naked baby of me running around naked just, as a baby from 2002 or whatever it was filmed? Yeah. You probably would not like that. And YouTube will just destroy me, because you know how they are. YouTube is just so agitated and just so... It crushes me. It's just like someone's threatening to put a gun on my face and saying to do what I need to do. That's what it feels like. I have no idea what I'm saying, but you know how it is. So yeah. I really don't know what to do in the future. I really don't. If I try to see if I can, maybe you guys can help me out to hey, Wade, you can do this, maybe this will give you more popularity. I really want to reach 1,000 subscribers. That's the goal. Not anymore. Maybe more, but I really want to live stream mobilely. And the only way I could do that is to reach 1K. And that's just stupid. They started this back in 2019. So that's why I haven't live streamed mobilely in a long time, like 3 years. So that's a problem. If you look at me in the past, there's a playlist called Old Videos from 2005 to 2017. That playlist has old videos that some of them were supposed to be on YouTube, but back then I didn't know anything about how to create an account. I was basically just a baby. Well, not exactly. I was still a kid. I mean, back in 2011, I was basically 10 years old. Back in 2012, I was just like 11 years old. You get the idea. Because, subtract from this year to the year 2000s. Now, I'm not born from the 2000s. I'm born in 2001 of January 15th. So try to do the math. You should be able to figure out what was me back in the time. I just wish I could live stream mobily because that would be great. I love to go outside in the cold and live stream. And I still don't know how that Hot Wheels one just got popular. I don't get it. Now, of course, I could go back and edit this a little bit for adding like annotations and stuff like that, but I don't know. Because wow, it's so beautiful. Look at the rainbows. There's a rainbow. Let's see. Rainbows. There's a prism right there. And what happens is the sun, and another rainbow. Oop. Let's see if I can. Whoa. Oh, that's so cool. If you're going to have a seizure, don't look at this. It has to be whoa. It's all the spectrum of colors. It's so beautiful. Is that the most coolest thing you ever seen on YouTube? Probably not. So red is going to be down here, isn't it? Yep, it is. If I follow it, if I keep following it like this, you guys can see the whole spectrum. Haha, get it? Autism. And then violet, and that's it. But there are also some colors that you cannot see. Infrared and ultraviolet. Oh yeah, that's what my Twitter looks like. Oh yeah. You better have Baldi slapping your head. Yeah. I don't want to do a tour of the house, but, because, you wonder what other houses look like. I don't know. I guess I'm getting bored. So, that's a lot of updates for a little while. I hope you have a absolutely great day. And I hope that nothing bad happens to you. Goodbye.